Greetings, Twitter. I wanted to take the opportunity to talk right now. A lot has happened today, as you know. There was another mass shooting in Nashville, Tennessee, at a Presbyterian school, and it's the talk of media right now. Unfortunately, to say that we didn't see this coming, it's hard not to, given the fact that you know nothing has been done to implement a plan of prevention when it comes to these mass shootings. It's been said, I've said it many times, that unless there is a certain mechanism of prevention implemented, that um, these mass shootings were going to continue, basically. And that's what's happening yet again. Another mass shooting. With this one, there is, from what I understand, 19 mass shootings that have occurred just in these first 3 months of the year. And it, it's sad to say it, but it's going to continue unless something is done to regulate and prevent uh, people who shouldn't have these weapons from having them. This particular instance was a female, from what the report said, had two AR rifles and a pistol. I'm, I don't know which weapon she was using when she got stopped or got neutralized, but the fact of the matter is she had the weapons to commit the crime, and she committed the crime. Thankfully, the police in Nashville reacted quickly. I commend them for that, for being prompt in responding. It went a whole lot better than what happened last year in Uvalde. And but in hindsight, if the correct measures would have been taken from the beginning, this could have been prevented. I don't know by how much, but I think there would have been a certain degree of prevention. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Um, I've seen on Twitter today some conservatives tweeting about, oh, you're going to start talking about the guns. You're going to start, trying to make this political. And the reason I say they're the ones making it political is because they're the ones that are starting to talk about the guns, the guns, the guns. It was the first thing that I saw on social media when I started reading the news about the mass shooting. Was these representatives saying, okay, now it starts to talk about the guns, this and the guns and that and the guns. So that kind of gave me an inkling that this is starting to go into a political aspect. And unfortunately, these particular type of tragedies shouldn't be made political in any way, shape, or form. The fact of the matter is, and I quoted this on a tweet on social media, is the fact of the undisputable fact that mass shootings will continue over and over and over again is because they've all. I mean, it's an undisputable fact that they've that they've been occurring. Uvalde occurred, Santa Fe occurred, um, the grocery store in New York occurred. Um, Walmart store in El Paso. There's a history of mass shootings. That history of mass shootings is the undisputable fact that if nothing is done to prevent them, they're only going to continue. And I say it's undisputable because how do you argue against that? How can you argue against a fact like that? What is your argument to say